Hello everyone! Today we are going to be reading a special story called Pete the Cat and the Bedtime Blues. Okay. Pete and the gang had a great day. They've been at the beach, surf and sun, and tons of fun. But when the sun went down, they didn't want the fun to end. Pete had an idea. Hey, how about a sleepover? More time for lots of fun. Groovy! Pete's place, let's go! The party was far out, but they knew they couldn't stay up all night. The gang declared it was time to say good night. Out went the pajamas, out went the light. Good night, Gus. Good night, alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. Clap, clap, clap. Who did that? Pete asked. I don't want to go to bed. I want to clap instead. Good night, Gus. Good night, alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. Time to go to sleep. Rat-a-tat-tat! Who did that? Pete asked. It wasn't me, said Gus the platypus. I don't want to go to bed. I want to jam instead. Good night, Gus. Good night, alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. Pete closed his eyes to catch some Z's when he heard. What did he hear? Munch, munch, munch. Pete had a hunch. It was alligator. He was always eating. What could Pete do? All that clapping, rat-a-tat-tatting, and munching was giving him the bedtime blues. Pete had a groovy idea. He got his favorite bedtime story and started to read, first to himself and then to the gang. No more clapping, no more rat-a-tat-tatting, and no more munching. They all settled down, and no one made a sound. Pete yawned and turned off the light. Good night, sleep tight, tried to catch some Z's. Tomorrow was another day for surfing, sun, and tons of fun. Thank you for listening to my Pete the Cat story.